I'm going to be reviewing this KTKDE Christmas tree that was recently sent to me by the brand. So this is what it's going to come in, and then you're of course going to open it up. I'm going to go ahead and show you exactly what it looks like, give you the measurements on how big it is at the top, how big it is at the bottom, actual height on it once you get it assembled, what it looks like once it's assembled, those sorts of things. So let me go and open the box, show you what you get inside. Now it's just going to come in 3 pieces. It is going to be marked with letters, so C, B, and then A is going to be at the top. You pretty easily be able to figure out which one's going to be the top, but it's nice that they labeled the C and the B so that way you get those in properly. It's also going to come with a few strands of Christmas lights that you're going to want to put up. They're going to be the LED lights, so you're just going to put those on there. And also it's going to come with a Christmas star, and then of course the base. So let me go ahead and get it on here. Now they are going to come kind of bound all into one strand. And so what you're going to want to do is, you can see what I've already begun doing with this one, is just kind of take all the branches and separate them. So you're just going to want to kind of push them all in a variety of different directions to get it to fill out. Now, before I get those kind of spread out and fill out, I did just want to kind of show you what these are going to look like. The wires that are going to run from the main part are going to be really easily bent, and then they're going to stay in place nicely. So this is going to be a pretty thick wire on there, but it is really easily bendable. So you can see there, I can easily bend it like that. So you can get your branches to go exactly where you want them to go when you're going through and getting this set up. So that's going to be a really nice feature on that. I also do like the fact that the pole itself is going to be covered. So even if you don't get the branches exactly perfect when you're going through and separating them, which I'll do here before I give you the final look, but even if you don't see it, you can still see the middle pole here in the middle is going to have all of that greenery that's wrapped around it. So I do like that as well. And then of course you can see here what it looks like going all the way up to the top. So let's go ahead and separate all those branches. So you can see what this is now going to look like once it's spread out. Now obviously you can adjust this however you need to here across the bottom, the middle, but since it is going to be a artificial tree and you're expecting it to kind of look as real as possible, you don't want the branches to all be exactly perfect. So if this one gives you actually a ton of options, you can do some up like this, you can just push all of them out towards the front. It gives you a ton of different options that you can do with the tree to make it look really, really full. And you can see exactly what it's going to look like here once it is kind of fluffed out. Now again, with all of these branches being bendable, you could, if you wanted to, bring this up from the bottom if you chose to, but you can see how nice that is going to look all of the way around. And then, you know, if you've got a little spot here where maybe it's a little bit bare or something like that, you can easily just bend one of these one way or another just to kind of give it that fuller appearance. You can even take some of these from the bottom layer and just kind of bend them up like that. So it has a lot of different variables and different options that you can do with that. Now again, this does come with a couple of strands of lights, so let me go and put those on. Now these are just going to be AA batteries. Sorry, you're going to need 3 of those AA batteries inside of here, and then it's got 2 different packs that you can string up if you choose those. Personally, we typically will do the ones that will be plug-in and not the battery powered ones, but that is a nice feature if you know you're constantly moving the tree or something like that, being able to have battery powered ones on there. And since these are LEDs, those batteries should last you a good long time. With these lights, you're essentially going to have 3 different options. So you're going to have on solid, and then it's got this little switch here, so you can change it to where it's blinking, and then you can have it off. So it's just going to be right here on this little battery box. You can see here what it looks like with all the lights on it. So definitely a nice looking tree. I do like the fact that it's going to include those lights, and how well it fluffs out as well is a really nice feature. Now, one last thing, let me give you the measurements across here at the bottom and then also up here at the top, so you know exactly what you're looking at in regards to size. So length across from there over to this side, it's going to be about 41 inches here at the bottom. And then up here at the top, you're going to be about 12 inches across. So overall, definitely a good sized Christmas tree. It is going to be about 6 foot tall as is described on the Amazon listing. So that's good there. But overall, I do like the size of it. I like how much it fluffs out. And the fact that it comes with those battery powered lights is also a positive in my mind. So overall, pretty good tree.